Hey there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews. Welcome to day 30 of the Spring to It Videoathon, the final day of this month-long crazy videoathon that has basically killed us off.
Yeah.
We've braved the outside again.
Yes.
You know, because. So bear with if you can hear traffic noises, bird noises, or random wind chimes.
Yeah.
So we host this videoathon with
Danny Buxton,
Brooke Clark,
Christina's Journey,
The Story,
and Stats on Stats on Stats. So for today's video, we're not actually going to do the prompt.
I know, we've managed to do the prompt every single day this month, and yet today we're falling down.
Yes.
But you know what? We find it hard to say which booktubers inspire us because, frankly, if you're making booktube videos, you inspire us because it's hard work.
Oh God,
it takes
this month
a lot.
has shown how hard it is.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, and you've got to be really brave to put yourself out there. So, you know, hats off to you. You inspire us. So we thought we'd film something slightly different today.
It is 50 questions that you don't normally get asked on BookTube. We got tagged by Stephanie from Stacks on Stacks on Stacks, so we thought we'd just give this one a go. It's a bit of a quick fire questions, really, isn't it? So
right, we're going to actually see if we can answer these quickly because usually we're trash at that.
Yeah.
We are trash. So quickly, snap, snap. Quick.
Okay, so I put my cup down because, I mean, it's actually a really heavy cup, so really heavy.
Big
so.
cups, bigger than my face.
And the questions are on my phone, so I'm just going to read them off there. Okay, so the first question is, what's your favourite candle scent?
Probably strawberries, anything sort of red berry scented. Really like those.
Mine is gingerbread. I've got the most gorgeous smelling gingerbread candle, and it's my absolute favourite smell. Question 2. What celebrity do you wish was your sister?
Catherine Ryan, because she's awesome. She's a comedian. If you've not heard of her, check her out.
Yeah, she's funny. Anna Kendrick. She's kind of quirky and cool.
Yeah.
Like, I can imagine having a lot of fun with her. She'd be cool. Question 3. Which male celebrity would you like as your brother?
Okay, along the comedian lines, John Richardson.
Oh, he's such a sweetie.
I like John Richardson. Again, check him out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with Tom Fletcher. I'm a huge McFly fan and all that. Obviously, I fancy everything off Dougie, so I can't exactly go for him because that'd be a bit incestuous.
That's not what anybody needs.
Yeah, so I'll go for Tom because I can see a bit of brotherly and sisterly love going on there. I mean, how cool would it be able to do like a Dear Tom, Dear Hannah, instead of a Dear Carrie? I'd be up for that. Question 4. How old do you think you'll be when you get married?
God knows. It's a difficult question, isn't it? Probably old. I'm 25 now, so old.
Do you know what, like, I like marriage and I like the idea of it, but I'm not one of them ones where it's like, I want to get married.
Yeah.
If I don't get married, it doesn't bother me.
I know, like, to be fair, like, my aunt and uncle, being like, not married, but, like, completely, they've been together for years and years and years, and, like, it's exactly the same as if they were married. Like, I feel like marriage, in that sense, is only really good for, like, if somebody gets ill and then rights to go and see people in the hospital and shit like that, but, like, otherwise, not necessarily necessary.
Yeah. Question 5. Do you know someone who is a hoarder?
No. Maybe.
I think you're a hoarder.
No, I'm not. I'm not a real hoarder. I'm like slightly a hoarder.
Yeah. Even I am
a hoarder.
Even I am. Like, I keep the most random stuff. It's ridiculous. It's like,
just in case.
Do you know what? Birthday cards.
Oh.
When do you ever go back and look through birthday cards? But I keep them for some strange reason. To be fair, I've only just gotten out of the habit of finally getting rid of them all. But I still keep them for a couple of months before I get rid of them. They still have to stay with me for a little while.
Yeah. The dog has commandeered the rest of my brew. He's now drinking it. So if you hear licking, that's Tyson.
Question 6. Can you do the splits?
Yes.
No. Not at all. 7. How old were you when you learned to ride a bike?
I feel like I was really quite young because I remember my parents put me on top of like a grassy hill and then just pushing me down.
No, do you know what? That's what happened with me.
Why do parents do this to us?
So just like, fend for yourself, go. I don't even know how old. I was definitely like younger than 6.
Yeah, I feel like 5 is around the age.
Yeah.
But then I don't know because I feel like I would have done it. I feel like maybe earlier. Don't know.
The thing is that I was so outdoorsy as a child that I can remember always being on bikes. Question 8. How many oceans have you swum in?
Mediterranean, Atlantic. What's the one around Barbados?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
Still
but
the Atlantic?
the sea is the sea to me. I understand that there are different seas and different oceans, whatever, but it's water. It has scary shit in it. That's all I need to know.
The funny thing is, she's the one with the geography A-level.
Do you know what, right? I'm alright geography, but when it comes to asking me where something is, I could not tell you. I generally am so awful at like places on the map and like places around the world. Couldn't tell you a thing. Like sometimes people tell me like a country and I'm like, is that in Greece? It's like, no, it's in Spain. It's like, I don't know. Question 9. How many countries have I visited?
Oh, that's a question, isn't it? Okay, so Spain, France, haven't been to Germany, haven't been to Italy. Oh my god, why can't I remember where I've been on holiday? Greece, Barbados, and
Turkey?
surrounding islands. Never been to Turkey. Fuerteventura, Mallorca, Menorca.
So how many does that mean?
I think that came to like 8. But I've definitely been to more places than that. I've been to Spain a lot.
Yeah, but this is what I mean.
Bulgaria, I went to Bulgaria.
It's all of that in Spain now.
No, they're different islands.
Well, I'm not even going to count, because I mean, it's not as many as her. I've only been on holiday a couple of times, but that is just way too stressful to even try and think about.
Tunisia! I've been to Tunisia as well. God damn it, my brain.
Question 10, is anyone in your family in the army?
No. However, my dad used to be in the Navy, my uncle is in the Air Force, my granddad used to be in the Air Force, my nan's dad was in the army in World War II. So, lots of military people around.
No. No. Question 11, what would you name your daughter if you had one?
No, you think we're going to tell you our children's names?
Not a chance in hell. They are so secretive to me, like, you know, obviously, but...
Yeah, but I wouldn't steal your child's name.
No, exactly, and I absolutely love the names
that I would like out for, like, since you were young.
And they still mean, like, I still love them. Question 12, what would you name your son if you have one?
Again, not gonna tell you.
Yeah. Sorry. Even though we're not sorry.
Yeah, not sorry at all.
What's the worst grade you got on a test?
I got an E in Year 7 Geography. Because we didn't actually learn proper geography in primary school.
This explains a lot.
Yeah.
I had a lot of catching up to do.
So, like, geography in primary school in the UK, you probably should learn things like about the countries.
Yeah.
We learned about Namibia and Ghana, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was all the countries that we learned in primary school. So, our geography was not the bee's knees.
No. I don't even know, you know, like, does a fail on a driving test count? Because I've got one of them. Question 14. What was your favourite TV show growing up as a kid?
Oh. Okay. So either Sailor Moon, unfortunately like the American version, dubbed version of it where people aren't allowed to be lesbians apparently, and Dungeons and Dragons, which was like a cartoon that they showed on Fox Kids, and I was like, Dungeons and Dragons, and it like made me cry, and I was like, I'm such a fangirl, and yeah, I still own them on DVD.
I used to love Mona the Vampire, Arthur, Tracy Beaker. Oh god, just so many, like so many awesome TV programs. Oh, see, now I've got the Arthur theme tune song in my head.
Oh no, this happens at work. I feel like I'm at work again. Just wait for the Strictly Come Dancing theme tune, and then... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that at all.
Question 15. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? Sorry about the laughter, it's just taken us about 4 times to get that right.
Probably a witch.
Yeah,
I feel like Halloween in the UK is not the same as it is in America. It's really a big holiday and everybody gets really into it and it's lovely. Whereas here, like, the only costumes that you really like have being sold anywhere are pretty much either princess costumes or like witch, or
like something
like zombie.
sexy.
Oh yeah, nobody wants sexy. You don't want a sexy 8-year-old. That's not right.
No.
That's not
well,
right.
Well, yeah, I don't mean for like.
No, yeah, that's true.
When you were like back in them days, like a witch was literally pointy hat, black carrier bag around you, black bin bag, done.
Welcome to England.
Sorted. Or vampire, black bin bag as a cape, sorted.
White face, like shitty cheap makeup from the thing.
And the like, plastic glow in the dark fangs.
Yeah, and you got
done. That was it.
Done.
And it was brill. Question 16. Have you read any of the Hunger Games, the Harry Potter or the Twilight series?
Yeah.
We've read all. Question 17. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent?
Okay. Well. I'd rather have a British accent, simply because it's what I'm used to having, I think. I quite like my accent. It's an amalgamation of me living all the way around the UK at different periods in my life, so I quite like it.
I'm gonna have to say British. I'm not gonna go into reasons why. But I like my accent and it doesn't annoy me.
So I think what Han means by that is that there are certain accents, certain types of accents in America, obviously, because there are a lot of different ones, but like that whole sort of Valley Girl thing, which is what you hear quite a lot on television and stuff like that, where they have to have an upward inflection on the end of their sentences.
Yeah.
Like they're asking a question. That was the most terrible accent I've ever done in my entire life. Worse than my French accent, which is also very offensive. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah.
But I think it's why I've never really gotten into like American films and stuff, just because it's all I can focus on. Like, and I say the sentences back in my head in my accent. It's like
doesn't sound the same.
No. Question 18. Did your mum go to university?
Nope.
Nope. Question 19. Are your grandparents still married?
Yes. Well, one of my granddads has passed away, but my other grandparents are still married, even though sometimes they throw toilet paper at each other.
Both my grandparents died before I was born. Well, no. 2 of my nans were alive, but they have passed away since. But they were married at the time of death, I suppose.
Until death do us part.
Yes. They didn't divorce and were single, basically is what I'm trying to say. Question 20. Have you ever taken karate lessons?
No, I am a kickboxer and have recently started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but never karate.
And no, I haven't tried karate. I've done a couple of kickboxing lessons, but not karate. 21. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is?
Yeah.
Who doesn't know who Kermit the Frog is? Come on now. Question 22. What is the first amusement park you've been to?
The first one? I feel like that's really difficult because I've been to a load of amusement parks, but I feel like the one that I've been to the most is Alton Towers.
The first one I went to was Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Oh yeah, I probably went to that first, because Flem and Vicky used to live up there. Probably that too.
23. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in?
Probably either Arabic or Chinese. They're like widely spoken languages, so I would like to learn how to speak them, but I have no talent for languages.
No, I've never really thought of it, to be fair. I wouldn't know. I mean, I tend to go Spain a lot, so Spanish would be the token answer, I suppose. But
Spanish would be very useful because it's one of the most widely spoken languages in the world.
Is it?
So it's one that would be very useful to know how to speak.
Yeah, I feel like I'd go for that one. Question 24. Do you spell the colour as Grey or G-R-A-Y for grave, by the way?
E, because we are British, and in our country that is how you spell that. Like, it's wrong if you spell it with an A in Britain.
Yes.
It's wrong. Don't use Zs. None of that, please. Sorry, I work with words, and I spend a lot of time correcting people's wrong spellings of things, so... Oh, sorry, Americanized spellings of things. Not necessarily wrong, but they're wrong.
Question 25. Is your father bald?
No, he has just the most hair. The most hair. I mean, you guys have seen my hair, right? So, my hair is a mixture of my mum's hair and my dad's hair, and they both have hair everywhere. There is no danger of anyone in my family ever going bald.
My dad was kind of partly. Like, he had, like, you know, like, the hair
A bit
here.
around.
Yeah. But,
Balding on top.
yeah, yeah. Question 26. Do you know triplets?
In, like, primary school I did. There were, like, 3 in the same class as me. Like, they were fraternal triplets, but I don't know any now.
Primary school.
Yeah, they were in the same class as us, but they're there.
Well, I'm going to say no, because I cannot remember this happening.
Yeah.
So no. Question 27. Do you prefer the Titanic or the Notebook?
Titanic.
Titanic.
Every time.
Yeah.
Like,
Can't help but love the Titanic.
not gonna lie, I've seen the Notebook once and I didn't enjoy it. The only thing that it had, the redeeming quality it had, was like the old person frame story. Like, the rest of it was trash and I didn't enjoy it. Titanic has, like, sinking ships.
And Leonardo DiCaprio.
And, like, references to real people who were actually on the Titanic, which I enjoyed. So.
And Leonardo DiCaprio. Question 28. Have you ever eaten Indian food?
All the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's the best food. It's the best food. No contest.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a bit boring when it comes to Indian food. I literally have a prawn korma and that's it. Cheese naan, of course. Peel of rice, yeah. But prawn korma, cheese naan, peel of rice. Ah.
So, we get this from my mother in my house because when my dad has something spicy, he hiccups. But the rest of us just like really spicy food, and just give me a spicy curry and I'll be like, yes.
Oh God, can you imagine me and your dad being in the same room eating curry and hiccuping?
He's hiccuping, you're just like pissing yourself.
That would be a sight to see. Question 29. What is the name of your favourite restaurant?
Like, I feel like my favourite restaurant is in the town that we live in, so I'm not going to tell you what the name is because... Yes, excuse you, seagull of randomness. That wasn't me trying to block out the name of the thing, although that would have been a good idea.
I know.
But no, I'm not going to tell you where it is. It's an Indian restaurant, and it's local, and it's lovely.
To be fair, I actually really like that restaurant too, but I like a Chinese local restaurant as well.
Yeah, to be fair, again, very good.
Yeah. Question 30. Have you ever been to Nando's?
No, I'm a vegetarian. I don't know if they do veggie food, but like the chicken shop, like not going there, am I?
No either, because I've heard that most of the food's spicy and I can't do spicy foods, hence the korma. Question 31. Do you belong to any warehouse stores?
It's a warehouse store.
I don't know. Question 32. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender?
Okay. So my parents would have named me Callum, which is my brother's name, because they were so inventive. Or Connor, again, so inventive, they like the C's. My dad did try to sneak Geraint into the mix, and my mum firmly stamped her foot down and said, not a chance.
I don't really know, because my brother's older than me. So, I mean, my mum wanted to kind of call my brother Fred. So let's just hope she didn't have that in store for me if I was going to be a boy. Question 33. If you had a nickname, what would it be?
I got lots of nicknames. I have, obviously Kat is a nickname because my full name is Catherine, which I am not a big fan of.
With the C, not the K.
And an E in the middle, and an E on the end. But also my nicknames are Kat, Kath, Nems, because my middle name is Emma, so it goes Catherine Nemma, Nems. And my parents call me Hamster as well. And let's not forget the most obvious one that I'm sure has slipped into many of our videos, and it is what Hannah calls me, and that is Catty.
I love calling you Catty. It's so hard actually calling you Cat.
I know, I think it's really funny, like, how you're just like, sometimes you just say it and I'm just like, I'll let it slide, just let it slide, it's Hannah.
Well, my obvious one is Han, but to be fair, not many people, most people call me Hannah. You call me Han, and a few very close friends and like your family, they call me Han. I used to get called Poppet when I was a child, like as I was a little girl, like growing up, I was Poppet. But that's it really, I've never really had nicknames. Question 34, who is your favourite person in the world?
But there are so many. There are so many people. That is going to have to remain a mystery. A mystery.
I mean, like, apart from you and, like, your family and my family, because we're all, like, obviously, and, like, my close, very close friends, it'd have to be Nathan, my boyfriend. Because I love him. Question 35. Would you rather live in the countryside or the city?
Countryside, 100%.
Yeah, countryside. Every time we go into, like, a busy city, it's like, oh God, let's not live here ever.
This is literally the worst. I hate people in the city because they're just so rude.
Yeah.
Like, people just don't have any consideration for, like, they just walk into you and, like, you'll be like, oh, sorry, and they'll be like, and not even notice that you've existed or they walked into you.
Yeah.
It's just very not pleasant. I much prefer countryside life where we just chill.
Yes. Question 36. Can you whistle?
Maybe. Yes.
I can. Let me just stop smiling though, because I can't ever smile when I'm smiling. I can't ever whistle when I'm smiling. Hang on. There you go.
Yeah.
Question 37. Do you sleep with a nightlight?
No.
No. Question 38. Do you eat breakfast every morning?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I am a hungry, hungry hippo.
I just like eating Frosties.
I just like breakfast. I feel like if you don't eat breakfast, then you're just hungry throughout the day. Tyson,
Yeah.
He's trying to stand on me. Look at his back leg. Look, he's trying to stand on me. Like,
It's because
I'm always holding him.
when I hold him, he sits on my hip and then his leg goes at the back of me.
Okay.
That's why.
There we go. That's better.
Question 39. Do you take pills or medication daily?
No.
No. Question 40. What medical condition do you have?
You know, just the usual, you know. The usual? That makes me sound crazy. I have the occasional depression and anxiety bouts. Like, I'm really bad with my anxiety, actually. It's, like, horrible. But, you know, keep on keeping on.
I have asthma and hay fever. Does that count?
Yes.
And then. Question 40. How many times have you been to the hospital?
Quite a few times. I've broken my ankle. I've dislocated my elbow. And fun story, I wouldn't let the doctor push it back in and made my dad do it. I have also been to the hospital many times. I was in the hospital yesterday because my brother's just had a hip operation. He's fine. Yeah, so just I go to the hospital for mainly other people, but occasionally I'm so clumsy I break stuff, so.
Yeah. As like a teenager, I was always in the hospitals, like, for other people. But in recent years, like as a child, I never really was ill or nothing ever really happened to me. But lately, I've been to the hospital a couple of times because I've had like serious bouts of tonsillitis, so I had to have a tonsillectomy. Tonsillectomy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also had what's called a quincy on, well, this was before the tonsillectomy, on my tonsils, which was one of the reasons why it got removed. And it was like, ugh, it was disgusting, and that was horrific. I've had lots of MRIs and what's this one? X-rays. Yeah.
You also had your pleurisy, didn't you?
Oh yeah, pleurisy. It's on my chest, and that's when I found out I had asthma. I'm just chest.
Just
like,
a mess, aren't
yeah.
you, really? It's just a mess.
Yeah. Question 42. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo?
Yeah?
It's like one of the best films of all time. Come on now. Question 42. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo?
Alright, Dory.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming,
What
swimming,
do we do?
swimming.
We swim, swim.
So now we're inside. But basically our neighbour went out to do some gardening and we thought, well, rather than being totally embarrassing and also you'd hear so much noise.
Yeah.
There was like gravel scattering going on, so.
And the dogs absolutely adore them. So
yeah.
They were crying and jumping
They're
up
like,
the fences and
let's see the neighbours, please.
trying to make the great escape. So we were just like, oh, they'll just all come in.
And we thought we'd film in front of the bookshelf you never see. Like,
Yeah.
this is our third bookshelf, and it's mostly the stuff that we don't like as much. And, like these are, like, my classics are up here, like, just because they fit up there, and they're kind of ugly spines, to be honest with you, and, like, yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff that you don't usually see. This is where Winter Song is held. So we're just going to carry on. Sorry for the change in location and that weirdness, but please enjoy.
Question 43. Where'd you buy your jeans?
Don't really buy jeans, don't really wear jeans. I guess, like, either New Look or Matalan.
Yeah, normally mine are from New Look, but I've had a couple from Matalan. But New Look, I think, are top on jeans, aren't they?
They're alright, yeah.
Question 44. What's the last compliment you got?
So, I was told that I was a good sister, and yeah, that was nice. Basically because the whole, I just love my bro. And he's gonna hate me for that. I love him.
I got told I had nice eyes. Question 45. Do you normally remember your dreams in the morning?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes as well. Apart from, I knew I had a dream the other night and it wasn't a very nice dream. And then I couldn't remember it, and then it came to me yesterday just out of the blue and I was like, oh my god, that was like a horrible dream. And you know, like when things are happening, and sometimes when you're not in that deep of a sleep, you can kind of alter your dreams. It's like, oh no, I don't like where this is going, just rainbow! Like, this didn't happen in this dream, and it was just all going down. I was like, I do not like this. Like, there was a firework that made an aeroplane come down and it crashed and everyone was, oh my god, it was horrendous. And yeah, it came floating back to me yesterday. I was just like, it's horrible.
Don't like that. Like, I remember some dreams. Recently I've had, like, the only ones I remember are, like, trash dreams. Some dreams I have are just lovely, though, and I like remembering those dreams. But I had one last night, actually, where I was shouting at you, and I'm not sure why.
Oh.
I don't know why. It's just angry Catherine.
Question 46. What flavour tea do you enjoy?
Bog standard builders.
Yeah,
with
pretty
one
much.
sugar and milk.
I don't have sugar. I have it very strong, and I have it with milk.
Yeah, I wish that I liked different flavours of teas. I've yet to find one that doesn't just taste like flavoured hot water. Like,
yeah.
I think the thickness that milk brings to it helps me a lot. Like, otherwise it just doesn't, it's just weird. I don't like it.
No, that is the exact problem I have. Like, I've tasted loads of lovely flavours, like the raspberry one, the mango one, are really nice, but it's the watery consistency that really throws me, and it doesn't go with it, and I think that's why I can't drink them.
But, like, I don't like things like lemsip and stuff like that, like, which is just, like, hot flavoured water. Like, and I feel like that's probably partly of the same sort of thing.
That's what it reminds me of, and I think that's why I don't like it. Question 47. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own?
Probably about 10.
Triple that, and that's probably what I've got. I have a lot of shoes, and I just seem to acquire more every shopping trip.
It's because you look at them and you're like, oh my god, I need that shoe.
I
need that shoe. And I'm just like, I don't need that shoe. Probably none. So then they can make their own decision when they're old enough, because I'm not really a big believer in anything. If you want to believe in something, then you can believe in it. Like, my child can make up its own mind when it's old enough. I'm not going to... You know, I wasn't raised to follow a religion, and if I wanted to follow a religion now, I could, but I don't. So, same.
Like, I was christened as a child, but, like,
Me too.
I think it would be, like, I'd speak to my partner about it and see what we'd both want, you know, and, like, I'm not particularly forced, like, doesn't, like you, I don't particularly follow a religion.
I think christening, like, when we were christened, because I was christened as well, was, like, kind of expected of people to, like, christen their babies. Like, because it was just a thing that people did. Whereas, like, I don't think my parents really cared either. So, like, they didn't christen my brother. So he is the devil child. I'm kidding. He's lovely. I love him, remember.
Question 49. How old were you when you realised that Santa was not real?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know how old I was.
I don't really... It's just a thing. Like, I've had to keep the Santa illusion alive for a lot longer than most people, because obviously my brother was born when I was 12. So, like, you keep the illusion going, obviously, because it's exciting then, isn't it? For, like, younger siblings and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I just sort of... I still pretend it's real for...
Yeah.
Still pretend it's real for young, small peoples, because, like, you gotta keep the magic alive for them.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know how old I was when I realised, but I know it was my brother and cousin who spoiled the magic. And my cousin's younger than me, by the way, and they spoiled it for me, and I was absolutely devastated. I can remember crying because I was so distraught that it wasn't real.
Sad.
I know. And the final question, question 50, is why do you vlog? Well, vlog, whatever it is.
Because we want to, because it's fun.
Because we enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, don't get me wrong, it's hard work.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it takes up a lot of time, but we've made so many great friends from it, and I think, like, our confidence has grown, and
yeah.
I think it's just been a very nice experience.
Yeah, I think so. I think, like you said about confidence, like public speaking, much easier. We are very much better at formulating what we want to say before it comes out of our mouths. I know it doesn't seem that way sometimes, but guys, you should have heard us before.
Yeah. There was a lot more book throwing before.
Oh dear, it was a sad time. But along that lines, yeah, everything that is worthwhile doing is probably going to be hard work. And that's what this is. Yeah. And we've enjoyed it. We have these sort of discussions on our own, like, together anyway. Yeah. So we just kind of thought, well, why don't we do that on camera? Why don't we? Because it's fun. We enjoy it. So that is the end of the 50 questions we've never been asked on BookTube before. Yeah. It's basically, we're going to tag some people. We're going to tag you if you've watched Day 30, the Spring to It Videoathon, because 30, the end day, the last day.
So celebrate with us and take part in this tag.
Yeah, it's a fun tag to do, to be fair. It's nice thinking on our feet, I think.
Yeah. Some of the questions are quite random.
Very random. So please do check out our other host videos. They probably actually did the prompt, unlike us. We did not. Sadness. And we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh wait, we won't. We'll see you in the next normal video that we do.
See you later.
Bye.